Okay, I think I can go ahead and start. Let's see. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Jeez, I don't even have Shotcut open. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Open up. You freaking program. So let's see. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do. Actually, I do know what I need to do. Add pop-ups and select an intro. Ralph, hello. How are you? Okay, we should be on the right screen. Is it lunchtime for you? You got the rest of the week off? You better. What I might do, just like, I'm gonna write down what's gonna be what. Okay, where are my sticky notes? You don't know. Well, I'll feel that. It's kind of the same. Kinda. We just gotta keep doing as we do, I suppose. But I get that. I still had a day. Red rot. Well, you've earned it, I'm sure. Don't let them tell you you can't do both. You can't can't be employed and also spend copious amount of time on the internet. Don't tell them you can't do that. You can't grow a garden and, weave your own baskets and bed rot all day. Like, do it all. It's a secret they don't want to share. I'm trying to find a pencil. Like digging through my stuff. Okay. I need like a big sheet of paper. I'm just gonna write on a tiny post-it note. I turn this down a little bit because I can barely think. I have to turn down even more. Early streams? Whatever do you mean, dear Ralph? This is like normal time, isn't it? Are you talking about on the weekends? Maybe. Perhaps that is what you're referring to. I actually let my phone charge. Hold on. Well, sometimes when I just want to get something done, I'll kind of stream. And also, like, I'm kind of living further away from everything. So sometimes this is like what I like to do in my spare time. I don't know, it's kind of a hobby, Ralph. If it wasn't clear after like 5 years. Not me acting like I haven't done this for like 6 fucking years. Oh. No! I work. Don't show them. Don't show capitalism that. They're gonna want to monetize that, use the I work for new technology. Like startups. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn this up. Let me make sure. how can I do this? I gotta turn this down, the music. I need to turn my own volume up a lot. Okay, it's actually too loud. Has it? Oh, somewhat. I don't think I did it very much. Like some months I didn't, but that's okay. I think there's a false understanding of what. Hold on, can we still hear this? The music not playing. Oh, I see. I gotta do it this way, and then I gotta turn y'all's volume way up. Because you won't really be able to hear anything. Hopefully that sounds okay. It's been a good run, though. Yep. 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 %46%. 10. What? I'm always dying. Good thing I don't keep score anymore. Okay. I just write down what I want to have pop up in each part here. I wonder if I should put. It's just I have to shift everything. I guess I don't have to put the times per se. Yes. I mean, maybe. It might be a day when you stop clicking on the script on the stream, though. You know. The last time you hung out, you talked to your internet friends, and you never hear from them again. Sadness. Don't remind. Don't. Don't say that, Ralph. I'm gonna pin that though, because it's a little sad. It's actually very sweet. Don't think about it right now. I gotta retire sometime. I do think I'm gonna sound crazy. Like sometimes I think like, oh, what if something happens to me and you guys won't know? And I'm like, oh, like I feel like Hunter would say something. Feeling What do you mean? Feeling like this all day, like all melancholic and stuff? No. Yes, go outside for real. It will help because it's good for you to see nature and think. But I get it. I probably need to too, but it's been too hot to walk like that, so. And the evening I gotta stream, so. Hired undergraduate. What the fuck? You're on fire. Or like fired undergraduate. I would never. I'd never hire. Making the undergraduates look bad. I'm trying to finish this video, so what I'm doing is like listening through it. What do I need to do? For like the portions I want to add. I need to like add little pop-ups kind of. Like sometimes I add a little extra image or whatever. Nothing too crazy because you know. And I gotta like put that image in there, obviously, kind of time it with the audio, with the video. Actually, what I should probably do first is grab the intro so that way I can. This program's a little weird. I can't like group stuff. I wish I could, so that way I can like align everything just so, and then start timing and adding the images. But I'm gonna like, I kind of have to listen through it to capture that, to find like a good little intro, because usually I just try to pick some place in the middle where it's like kind of either something funny or kind of thoughtful, I guess. I feel like would fit. So, but yeah, are you working on anything specific? Back on your art block. Oh no. I feel like that's my constant state of being for me. And, or like I want to draw something different, but I'm gonna probably draw the same thing all the time anyway. Ooh, that's cool. I wanted to have a little setup too for painting, traditional painting. Are you gonna paint with acrylics, you think? Or like watercolor, oil? Hmm. Oh yeah, have all the yeah. Um, you can do it whenever you feel ready, but I understand that. Yeah, I have so much art supplies and like I haven't used most of them. I always feel like I don't want to mess up or ruin anything that I have or be like, I need to save them. And it's like, you can always get more, it's just use it. But yeah, I'm going to. This just might need another table or like I wanted to put a little easel and stuff in the corner of one of these rooms, but I honestly I've just been doing like stuff in my sketchbook and stuff digitally and with markers and pens and things like that. Anyway, just a little bit more. I don't know. It's not super messy, I guess. So it's kind of feasible. Keep everything clean. Yes, do it. we love we love sketchbooks. Shadow Wizard and Money Game. We love casting spells. Okay. Shadow Rat and Money Game. We love buying sketchbooks. Like, yeah. Chris. Hello. Chris Critter. Chris the Critter. Riv the Crippled. Oh no. Did we buy our alternate selves? How are you? I got 10% my critter calc, so you know what? Maybe I am, I'm not doing too great, so we're kind of dying here, honestly. How do you know this thing isn't rigged? Because mine is always super low. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope it's not been too hot. Got a lot cooler where I'm at. Wait, wait, what? Can I read you the first act of Streetcar? Streetcar Named Desire? What? While doing this? Should I do a reading? ASMR? Read a little passage from a story. What kind? What is that? What kind of thing would I be good at reading? I don't know. I should get into voice acting. I feel like it would have to be a character that's like similar to myself, I guess. So a little freak, weirdo. A wave rolled through, made things muggy. Oh, I thought this was I thought this was a passage from what you were asking me to read. Not sure if it's still going, but yes. Okay, that's good. It's playwright. Is it sus? It's sus, isn't it? And it. Let's see. What was it called? Streetcar Named Desire. If I look this up and it's a little frucked up thing. Oh, it's Broadway. Oh, okay. You know, I was watching, oh my god, y'all. I was watching Big Top Burger or whatever. Cause I actually followed like Worthy Kids for like since like Homestuck or whatever. And I was like watching this and I almost like had to stop. I was like, I'm getting a like I love this so much and I'm like, damn, I need to make my movie like too. I was like I can't help it. I was like, this makes me feel I am so behind. Like, God, this is too incredible. And I like made Hunter watch it all with me. Because I hadn't actually seen them all either. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Person be worthy kids be like, let me make my whole ass movie. So cute, so good. It was like so ASMR too, so somehow I don't know how, like it's like the voice acting. Okay, where can I find the screenplay? Is it like accessible to site not secure? Dialogue script. Why is it telling me this? Alright, I will read a passage. I hope I can read this. Blah blah. Why is this a warning? Oh my gosh, this might be hard for me to read because it's a little small. And so it was I entered the broken world to trace to trace the visionary company of love, its voice, an instant in the wind. I know not whither. Sorry, it's a weird word. I know not whither burled. Hurled? It might be a H or B. It's like a little weird. But not for long, too bold each. Not for long, too bold each desperate choice. The Broken Tower, by Hart Crane. Yes. I think this is the exact link I'm on. Oh, let me see. Hampton PB. I think that one was maybe locked. Oh god, this is a lot. And it's also like really hard to read font for me. because it's italicized too. I'm kind of bad at reading out loud, so don't judge me if I fuck up. I'll read a little bit. Scene 1. The exterior of a two-story corner building on a street in New Orleans, which is named Elysian Fields and runs between the L and N tracks and the river. The section is poor, but unlike corresponding sections in in other American cities, it has a I don't know what this word rasfisp charm. The houses are mostly white frame, weathered gray, with rickety outside stairs and galleries and quaintly ornamented gables. I keep fucking up though. I'm gonna study this. This building contains 2 flats, upstairs and downstairs. Faded white stairs ascend to the entrance of both. It is first dark of an evening early in May. The sky that shows around the H's in this look like B's sometimes. The sky that shows around the dim white building is a peculiarly tender blue, almost a turquoise, which invests the scene with a kind of lyricism and gracefully accentuates the atmosphere of decay. You can almost feel the warmth breath of the brown river beyond the river warehouses and their fate, I don't know these words, redolence of bananas and coffee. That sounds pretty good, actually. No, right? Don't pick me. I haven't done this in years. Well, I read my own writing, but it's like the way I talk. So it's just like, so anyway, I was like, yeah. It's like, okay. You can almost, oh wait, I already said that. A corresponding air is evoked by the, oh God, by the music of entertainers at a bar room around the corner. In this part of New Orleans, I say New Orleans. I probably say it New Orleans, but for proper, yes. Thanks, yeah. New Orleans, you are practically always just around the corner or a few doors down the street from a tiny piano being played with the infatuated fluency of fingers. I guess I can say that, of brown fingers. This blue piano expresses the spirit of the life which goes on here. Yeah, I just definitely did not. I was like, let me not say that other word. Holy fuck. 2 women, one white and one colored, are taking the air on the steps of the building. The white woman is Eunice, who occupies the upstairs flat. I don't know if you're supposed to say this actually either. The other woman is a neighbor from New Orleans. New Orleans is a cosmopolitan city where there's relatively warm and easy intermingling of races in the old part of town. Above the music of the blue piano, the voices of people on the street can be heard overlapping. Interesting. I'll have to read this. I have to act this out now. Is it like, I don't know a lot about like plays and stuff. Is it a Broadway? Is it like it's a Broadway play or it just gets played on Broadway eventually? Is that how it works? Is that where that's from? Stella! I've always heard that, but I never knew where it was from. We can read more later. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look that up. Well, you did tech theater senior. You did tech theater? That's so cool. was one of the playwrights that you did. My dad did something like that for work for a little bit when he was like, yeah, also like a teenager. He did like he's like the, what is it called? Like the theater hand person, like technician doing all that stuff. The gaffer or whatever. Lighting and stage help thing, making it happen and all that. Oh, I forgot to post this here. I wonder if I need to. I should. We be doing things. Share your stream. Share a stream. I never did theater or anything like that. I just always did art. Can you imagine me as a theater kid? Absolutely embarrass myself on stage. Oh, hold on. I probably could have added the part about the skates here. Ooh, yes. YouTube does have a lot of free movies too. Oh, I wrote movie instead of Moxie. Trying to talk about my skates. I've never actually rented a movie on YouTube though. TBH. I can't go on one of those little sus sites and watch it with the millions of ads that keep popping up. 1, 2, 3 movies or something. Mm. They have the in color versions that I don't know if they're the originals. I know that one is, oh, okay, black and white. Very interesting. What are we gonna have movie night? Watch play. Oh, I still haven't seen that. But yeah, isn't it like 4 hours long or something? We just watched Zootopia because I want to see the new one in theaters and Hunter hadn't seen it, so I was like, oh my god, we're watching this. So we did. I can't. I have to like we have to watch movies in like 2 parts now though because I cannot sit through like 2 hours a movie. I get tired. Attention span gone. Oppenheimer. I'd need like 4 days to watch that probably. I feel that. Yeah. Yep. It's a commitment for sure. Yes, I'm too impatient even for those. I'm like, don't you get the fuck away from me. It's the tiki talkies. Someone said that at work. They were talking about music and they were like, the music, it's like it has to be produced and able to be like TikTok, able to upload, or like for it to be like TikTok shareable or whatever. And they're like, so the kids can make their TikToks or whatever. And I was like, I know you ain't talking about me, but like, I was like, hold on now. Yes, wait, but I love my 50 Cent Alex G remix. Like, don't come at me with this. But um, yeah. They were talking about something too, and I was like, the only reason you know about this or that you're calling it this is because you're on TikTok, probably. Because, like, I know it is. And I was like, that's the only place I've heard of that. Um, because they were talking about, like, the Gen Z stare, and I was like, that, I've only heard that on TikTok. So this guy was, like, complaining about his kid or something, having that or something. And I was like, hold on, you were just reading this on the internet, and it's like, it's probably because you asked some stupid ass question. That was just. And something else too. Oh, I was looking up stuff about a game, about Peak, and people were talking about like calling it what was it? It was like this term that was like it's what was it called? It was like friend slop games. And I was like friend slop. It was like your friend farming. I was like, who is calling it this? Like if you're calling anything friend farming or friend slop, you probably don't have any friends. Like it was so like, oh, what is happening to people? Yes. They were saying certain games like Repo, and I think it was a satire thing, but it was actually like saying like, okay, this is what it's being called on the internet. I'm like, is it really? Like, are people like who is saying this exactly? The like easy multi like co-op games, right? Where it's like I say easy, but you know, it's actually fucking hard, but like simple, I should say, like pretty simple co-op games to play with friends, or like this is friend slot game or friend farming games, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like, who is calling it this? Y'all must not. Do you just not have friends? I guess like you're kind of like antagonizing it for what? Like it was so. Yes, exactly. I understand because me too sometimes, but this one I'm like, okay, normal people, like most people, do not think this way. Like I think like if you start listening to stuff, it's always like such like the most extreme opinion is being voiced so much, and then you're just like, okay, I'm listening to this, and that's what freaks me out. I'm like, okay, let me get away from these people. It was like just some random video. I think it was honestly it's probably just like again just saying this and that. Like no one's actually saying that, and it's just trying to get a reaction out of people. So, oh, very silly. Friend slot. Just a little bit. I know Ralph was. I actually think I'm pretty. What's it called? Hmm. I try not to get on there too much. I try not to look at the memes too much nowadays. I don't understand. But yeah, Ralph was like, "Oh, one day you're gonna die, I guess." I was like, "Yeah." Like, uh, yes, I will always be there in spirit. My protege. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, it's not as sinister as we don't think about it that way. Like, I'm very much mortal, I think. I mean, I don't know. Probably. Let's not test it. I do think I could I could uh you know see you on the other side someday, but not yet. Hopefully. Yeah, it was. You're like you're gonna die. But you think I'm just gonna walk away from the empire I've been building? You think I'm just gonna walk away from my dream? Buddy. I can haunt you with random rat sounds. Clean it. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'll add to it. Yes. Squeak, squeak. Oh. What was that? I can see myself being like fucking 60 years old playing on the internet. Like, how do settle down? Be playing on the back porch and stuff. On my little laptop. I'd be like, I gotta stream. Hold on. I don't know why old me has like a little southern old man accent. Will be unk on the internet. I already am more than usual. I don't know. I think I love playing online too much. I love sharing and making videos and things. And posting on Instagram stories. I love it. Might become unk. Someone asked me like, oh my god, what was it? It took me a minute. I felt like an idiot because someone's like, do you have any nieces or nephews? And I had to think about it. And I was like, what did that mean? Like, I understand what it means, but like, I was like, no. River Unk. I am now. Like, well, wait, no, I'm not. Because again, I don't have, none of my siblings have children, so. But yeah, I was like, nope. Hunter's Unk. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you don't have, but that would mean you have. But do you have a son? Don't you do? Pop. Dad's gonna. Ooh, he's gonna be so mad. Let's not attract him here. He's gonna know. This. I can't keep your secret forever. He's gonna ask me one day. The Blux comes in here. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm auntie, aunt, aunt. But if my siblings, except Chris, I guess Chris has a son that I'm not aware of, or a daughter. I don't know, something non-binary child, like whatever, or anything really. A child, indiscriminate. I don't know. Unidentifiable. I was talking to someone and I didn't know like I think I it was like in stream and I or something and I was like I we were taught they'd said something about their dad and I was like, oh, you're helping, you're a good child, and they were like, child. I was like, well, I don't really know you, who you are, and I was like, oh, you're a good son or daughter. Like I was like, child's pretty, like I'm staying pretty neutral here, like chill out. Like I was just trying to be nice, like. But they got like mad at me. I think I was like, this is a long ass time ago though. Hmm? What are you asking? It's a rather personal question, isn't it? Wouldn't you like to know? Do you? Wait, what? With the basket cart counted paper windmills? Mm. Like, here you go. Yes, that's me in the future. If I'm that lucky. If I make it. If I'm privileged. Hmm. Well, if you must know, I have your name tattooed on one of my butt cheeks. I'm trying to get rid of it, but trying to turn it into a flower or something. Whatever. I'm sorry. Oh God. Are you talking about the what I think you're talking about? You are. No. Did it hurt, Chris? I mean, when you got yours, like, I feel like it hurt a lot. I have a little temporary tattoo right now. I had some little butterflies, but oh no. Well, I thought you were Ralph. I think you maybe you go by Fabian now. So I don't know if I got the wrong name. You were Ralph and you still are. You had a little brand change, I guess. Little overhaul. You get the Twitch logo on me. I don't know what I would get. Because I want it, like, if I got, it's like, oh, I want it to match and look cool and be very, like, organized and symmetric. But then it's like, oh, but I like all this random stuff. No. Chris, no. Really? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like, I checked. Also, I don't really like needles like that. I've always wanted, like, facial, like, piercings and stuff, like, on my, I've always wanted, like, snake bites and stuff, but, um, I don't know, I never got them. And, or, like, oh, it's it called? Industrial piercing? Like, the top of the ear? But I never got that either, because I hear it doesn't heal well. And I never, like, fully gauged my ears, because, like, I have a second piercing. I don't want it to gauge into the second piercing. Yeah, for real. I didn't know that was your. Oh, you're using it on here. Okay, we call you Ralph. Wow. There might be like little semi, like they fade over time, kind of ones, but not like, but longer than like a, temporary tattoo. I wanted like, I don't know if you can get like artwork made into tattoos. I thought that would be cool to do. I'm sure it's not that hard to print that. I should do that. Draw some stuff and get it on you. Or like, I know we used to get like henna tattoos sometimes at the beach or whatever. We were like obsessed with that as kids. Oh, I also like, I don't know if I can get a tattoo because like my skin is so, it like welts up and gets really red and itchy anytime like something touches it or scratches it, and a needle will definitely inflame it. And I don't know if that would like mess up the work the person's doing because they can't even like, the skin is already like bubbling kind of. What the fuck is all this 50-year-old man? Yes, a palm one. That's cool. I almost got a little tooth, like a very simple little molar, just like I was either gonna get it like on my wrist or ankle or like that little spot right underneath your ear. but like kind of towards my hairline, you know? Just it was like a flash thing. It was just like a very small tooth, a molar, like just with the little roots and stuff. You can get a tattoo, you just have to be more attentive with keeping it clean. Yes. Yeah. I'm also just like nervous, like, I don't know, it's someone I don't really know, like, I say touching me, kind of, like, having to, like, put their hands on me. And I'm like, yeah, like, scary. And I want, like, an artist that I really, really like to either do the design or the tattoo itself. I don't want someone to just, like, I don't know, trace something. I'm like, it's gotta be perfect. The inner lip, oh my god. Pull it, like, look. Iconic. Oh yeah. Expect you to get that Riv Critter tattoo pretty soon, Ralph. The little Riv Critter tramp stamp. I could always get random dot that if connected with say a pen, it makes a picture. Wait, what? I don't know if I understand that. Get a random dot that if connected with say a pen, it makes a picture. Dots. Oh, like you connect the dots. Yeah, yeah, I see. I thought you were like saying like QR code type thing. Yes, I understand now. I'm stupid. This one word. They're like, I don't get it. Thank you. I'm training. Ah, yes. I actually think I'd be pretty good at doing. I say this like I've never done it, like being a tattoo artist, but I'm just like I don't have any, and I don't know if how comfortable I feel with like again, like uh, being that close to people. So I do have a cool coloring book. Sometimes I've been coloring in it. Okay, let's see. Gotta put little pictures here. Okay, open that, do that. Hold on, come here. I'm sorry if there's nothing that interesting going on right now. I gotta. The first thing I need, picture of my little Ratsuna. And where can I find this? 2020. Oh no. I kill who? Do what? I kill young Padawans for the sake of fun. Hmm. Well, and then stalk their older siblings to watch their what is it? I don't know, their love lives unfold. I was sort of stalking people in that game. Not gonna lie, it was not a good look for me. Hmm. You lied. Okay. Yes, that is a lie. Um, what do you mean? Only rats can eat leftovers? You mean like we're the only the ones allowed to eat the leftovers? It's probably true. I need a clip of my Twitch stream, I think. I'll do that a little later for my video. Like, only you can prevent more. Oh my gosh, yes. Only rats can eat the leftovers. Yes, I'm going to use that. Only Riv. Garbo food. Garbage food. No. Only Riv can eat garbage. Mm, I love garbage. I love garbage. Mm-hmm. Ah, why is this a... What are these weird file types? I'm trying to just save pictures. Oh no. Gross. What that muscle do? This. What that mouth do? Complain. Mm-hmm. Why can't I find any, like, just not crappy pictures of... I remember this one. The days are just packed. Finally, a little JPEG. Give me that shit. A hobbist. Hobbiton. Can't find like the exact era and style of the comics I used to read. This will do. I might want a different one. I don't remember these. Okay, whatever. I have to go. 70, I don't know. 71 times 13. Can I write it down? Okay, I forgot how to do multiplication. I forgot how to do multiplication like this. Is this how you do it? 284? I don't remember. Hold on. Did I do this? I did it on the thing, but let me check. Is this how you do it? 71 times 13. Watch the way I did it. Way wrong. 13. Because I think it's 284? But that's like a lot. Why does it feel like so much? Oh, no, I'm completely wrong. 923. Wait, how do you do it then? Like, I feel stupid. Like, I guess I didn't do it right. 71 times 13. I just haven't done this in so long. How do you multiply that? I thought it was like 1 times 3. 21. 1 times 1 and 7. I don't. 13 over 71. There's gotta be a way. I gotta look this up. Because we used to have to do this. I think I'm just adding the number. This is how you do just add addition, not like the multiplication. But I forget how you do the multiplication, I'll be honest. Too stupid. I'm an idiot. So fractions you're talking about. We can't do those. Can't do that either. Alright, let me think. Let me consider. Mika, hi, how are you? Can't do math, apparently. But how are you? Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's nice. Did you get some good treats? Certainly hope so. You make dinner. Make that dinner. Sounds pretty good, actually. I just had dinner, but I'll be like, dinner sound good. Okay, I might have to grab some of my comics over here. I thought I had some comics in another. Before we get here, she's yes, yeah. I have done that before, and I'd be like looking at the food and getting mad. So I understand entirely. Thought I had more comics here. Guess I didn't know. I'm trying to resize all my comics to post somewhere, and I guess I never finished doing that. Blah. Oh, I did. Webtoon files? Mm-mm. Okay. Good. I got other drawings on my shelf. I have to look through some of my old art for a second. That's cute. Ah. Okay. 3 times 7, 21. 2, 7, but carry 0 from the... Yeah, I remember it was like, okay, 3 times 1, 3 times 7, 231 times 1, and then times the 7 again, and you like add them together. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I need to work on his story. I need to simplify it, I think. It gets too crazy for me and confusing. And I get scared. Gotta make it like very basic. Simplify it. Every time, I know it's like an excuse, but every time I feel like I'm gonna have a little more time, um, yes, it can be rewarding. I feel like every time I'm gonna have a little more time to like, okay, settle down and work on my stuff, it's like, oh crap, work wants you all the damn time now. Yes, don't quite understand, but I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I think I do. I think I understand. A little doodle I did of myself at one point. Or where is it? I thought it was here. Maybe I got rid of it. I should work on these, clean this up. I have to save this, export this. This weird. I drew a lot, it seems like, this year, which is interesting. 2021? just need a picture of my kangaroo plushie. Chris, I feel like you are explaining it, but my brain is not good at understanding. I'm not. Who does math? Yeah, for real. Hey, I'm very bad at it. Mm-mm. You think? Hell no, I don't do math. Sure. Fuck that. Except for when I need it. Just smile. Pass because my personality. I need a picture of my skates. Let's see if I have this in my pictures here. I have to like look through all my past stuff. Picture of skates. Wish I had passed the class just because I smiled. Okay. Where the fuck are my skates? I'll give you I'll give you a half point because you got some of the numbers right. Like not in the right order. Just the numbers. You put numbers in the answer, which you're right to have that. Yes. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, I agree, you know. Okay, here I'm getting closer to my skates. I'm gonna have to go look on my skate Instagram to grab them actually, probably. It's not. I thought it was. I thought it was okay. There's a little meme here I have to share. It's like what changing your OBS settings midstream feels like. Oh, oh goodness. Ah! Damn it. I'm gonna get spanked in front of the entire class. Like, ah! Like, scream. Keith, hi. Slime. You're slimy. Little slime. I know. The main man himself. The legend. My favorite. I'll be looking through my Instagram. Okay, where is my pictures of my skates? It can't be in this Instagram, can it? Yes. Well, now you came running to chat, didn't you? When you heard about it, when you let's get on that topic. Suddenly, every every freaking person shows up. Like, yes. Chris was saying he didn't get spunk enough, spanked enough, something like that. He said he didn't get spanked in front of the whole class, like he, and we were like, okay. That he should have been, apparently. Yes, oops. Oopsie. I didn't mean to say that. Banked in front of the whole chat stream. Yes. I'm off limits, though. Everyone else is just the sub fuck. Oh no. But how come you only got in trouble for it? Spunk. You guys are like, spunk. Yee. Shh. Late night Twitch stream be talking about the spunk. You got spunk, kid. You say that, it's like all over. Ah! The nasty, sinful. I do have a picture of my skates here. I'm sorry, there's nothing going on in the thing. I'm trying to find a picture of my freaking skates. It's very hard to find though, for some reason. I probably should just go to my old my account and just go screen cap it, but yes. Oh, here it is. I found them. Yay! Alright, of course this was back when everything had to be square, so everything's like square. Okay. I also feel like I took forever to take these pictures just by looking at them. I was probably trying to make sure they were perfect. Yeah. Not the white droplet emoji. Okay, I wanted a video kind of myself skating. I don't know if I have one though. On the computer. Computer. Ah, it's that eggplant. The eggplant. That looks like a something. Look like a penis. Oh wait, I do have a video of myself skating, I think. Let me check this. Why is it so loud? Let me mute it. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. I don't. Why are you asking me? Yes. Hmm. And what is that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? Being very naughty. That's what it is. That's what's going on. You're like, this isn't what I signed up for. This isn't what I wanted in my Twitch stream. The late night. Vanish. Clear. I could clear it. Find eggplant emoji offensive. Late night chat. Alright. The secret late night chat. All the freaks come. The eggplant. I kept thinking someone would put an eggplant emoji in my chat, but it was actually a little skateboard, and I was like, "Why do you keep sending me that?" So like, what do you mean by that? Yeah, it was cute, but I was just like, I'm confused until I figured it out. Yes, I was like, "How dare you?" It's like, "Are you sending me?" Okay, is this the video where I'm skating? No, but there's a video of me dancing. Shuffling, I should say. Sorry, I'm looking through my old stuff because I need to like finish my video and I have to put a video of if it wasn't yeah, what if it really was a little eggplant? I'd be like, what? Then they would have fooled me. They were claiming it to be eggplant. I mean skateboard. But if it was actually eggplant, then I've been had, I guess. They got me. Okay. So let's see. I need to finish my kangaroo drawings. I wanted to put some pictures of bat pieces here. What's it called? Horseshoe bat? Horse head. I love the horse head bat. So cute. So evil looking, but Ratty. Ratty. Hold on, what's going on here? What does that mean? Hmm. Okay. What? No, this movie. No, I feel like I'm not supposed to. Oh, it's so I've never, for me being like, oh, I like serial killers and stuff and all this stuff like about them or whatever, watching stuff about them and like, I've never like actually seen Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal, the cannibal. I do. Wait, why? Are you sure? I feel like I'm not actually supposed to say that off the Kenny one. No, I said it. Why? How does he know if I said it or not? I feel like that marked me for death now. Okay, so I just need the Twitch stream. Oh, am I safe? I said it! No, you guys are trying to get me killed. Serial murdered. That's when I'll stop streaming. When I'm finally... Yeah. Oh, wait, death. Let me close the window. I'm getting scared. I was killed. I'm gone forever. I better stop streaming since I died. Since I'm getting killed soon. I'm scheduled for my murder. Her eyes were... Her ears were chopped off. Her legs were cut off. Chopped off. Her eyes were gouged out. That's how I would feel trying to talk about that. Her nose was cut off. Her eyes were cut off. Okay. I think actually I've kind of been streaming for a minute now. I think it's time. Okay, we'll do a little couple minutes since not quite. Biggest fear. No, my biggest fear is like for whatever reason, even though I would never do this willingly, being forced to do that spelunking shit and getting fucking stuck. And yeah, no. This little tiny cave crawling. Have you seen? They're like these comical. It's like these little cave exploration people, but they're doing it like in these tiny ass spaces. Hold on. And one story is called the Josh Jones, I believe, who was in the Nutty Putty Cave and died there. Yeah, I'll send you a short video. Yes. Do you want me to show you a short? This is scary. I don't like this. Where's the memes? Try to find a video that's like not all just like little AI narration. You know, it's kind of hard to find them. Nudie putty. It did. It has. Okay, this is like an actual person talking, so at least there's this, you know. I want like a non, like, I heard to find equality with like these scary, worst ways people have died. Yeah. Oh my god. I think maybe this is okay to watch. Maybe. I haven't watched the whole thing, but. Boom, sound effect. Sorry, this is like the one of the first ones. I just clicked on it. He wasn't completely upside down. He was at an angle, but still, that's your body cannot handle that over. Maybe he was completely upside down. I don't know. I wasn't there. So. No, they're the end. Oh, I didn't know it was like the the meme, the like the shoes sticking out. They're like, it is. Yes. No. And they always have like a wife and like family of four and one on the way, and I'm like, what are you? Do you just hate your family? I guess like okay. Yes. I know. No. It was so funny. No, I like the memes though, but they'd be like, yeah, cave divers be like, it's so bad. Like, no. When are we going on a cave expedition? Yeah, but that one's terrifying. There's other ones that are like, oh my god, the ones with water are especially like so bad. Or it's like a whole group of friends or people, and it's just like one after the other after the other. It's really bad because it's like someone gets stuck, it blocks the whole way. So I feel like that is probably that's gotta be one of my worst fears. Oh, that and like public speaking, I guess. No, I don't know. Like, this is gonna sound like, okay, people are scary, but I'm gonna be like, how do I say this? Like, in that situation, there's just no way. I think when it's like a person, if someone were to attack me or something, like, that sounds really fucking scary, right? But I feel like because that person is human, I'm like, I have a chance. If you're in this place that's like, there's no physically any way possible for you to escape, that is really terrifying. Whereas if it's a person, I'm like, you're scaring me, but I'm about to go feral. Like, it's okay. Like, I think I feel like it's slow though, and maybe it's less like, I don't think I have like necessarily like claustrophobia or whatever. I just think it's like a normal amount of like being afraid of that kind of situation. Like, mm. I've never seen that movie, but I want to kind of freak me out further. But yeah. Luckily, I do not have the mandatory cave exploration expedition planned, yet. Just as of right now, we're okay. What do I love the most in the whole wide world? Oh, mm, that's a good question. Is it cheating to say like the earth, the everything, the earth itself, so I can encompass everything? I say love everything. You're like even littering. You're like, oh, not that. But I don't know. I really even love. Yeah, but I also lava has its place. Yes, I've really been trying to be there for my mom recently. Yeah, well, no. Only your questions are too personal. You're like, Rhea, what's your favorite color? I'm like, it's a little personal. Yes, I have had a tattoo. Yes. Someone said it was like if you could only draw one thing forever, and it was like the earth and everything on it. So that doesn't mean I don't love space and the sun. The universe, the everything, everything. No, I've been thinking about my parents a lot lately. Does anyone else like? I literally this is gonna make me like upset right now thinking about it. I'd be like, oh, they're getting older. I'm like, what if something? Well, I mean, like, what if something happens to them, or like, what about when they're not here? I'm like, I can't do this. Then I start thinking that way. I'm like, I'm not trying to say nothing, but I'm just like, I'm sorry. When that time comes, y'all, I'm just gonna be like, I just won't. Yeah. I can't even talk about it without like tearing up a little. I know, like it's. Let me not like dwell on this because it's actually really hard, and I'm like, oh yes, I cannot handle it. Like I just say it for real. Like I don't see I'm like I can't do this thing. I can't live here if I don't have my parents and stuff, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Like, I'm gonna be too sad. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's hope, let's like, that's not going to be, uh, you know, I think, let's hope I outlive me. Yes. Oh, I know. I cannot deal with that. It scares me so bad. Like, no, yeah. See, my parents don't really talk like that, but my mom has been, she's getting treatment, but she is kind of sick. And it's like, I almost, like, whenever we talk, I'm like, you are making me cry. Like, I cannot. But I think it can be managed though, like what she has. But I'm just saying, like, I guess like you truly don't know. Not to be like so dramatic, like, ah, we never. But I'm gonna be that way. Like, you don't really know. Sometimes shit just happens. Like, life is just. It's very unpredictable. Things are sometimes like way out of our control, right? It's pretty scary. But oh God, I cannot. Like, oh God, be chill. Like, talk about it like very earnestly. We had to with me, my mom, and my sister. Like, in the case that it is this and it's progressed this far, like I was like, oh my God. But I don't know, it just kind of breaks my heart to talk about it like that too. So I really don't want to think about my parents dying, but it's just the anxiety is there. Oh, okay. Yes. Before we, yeah. Oh no. Why is it just this age we're at? Yeah. And I try to spend time, but it's almost like even this happens to me so much. Like um even when I'm making time or trying to enjoy time, I always think like, am I doing it enough kind of thing? Or like, I don't know, like I'm enjoying time, enjoying maxing time enough or something. And I know that makes no sense, but I'm like, oh, I start to get kind of stressed out. I know. Because I think about fucking this thing. Also, you know what scares me? I don't know if I'm crazy too, because like, especially when he has to go far away, right? I think about like something really, it's gonna sound like I'm insane. I guess it is like again a little paranoia or something. Like something happening to Hunter sometimes. And like he's had to go on some trips like really far and I'm like, oh my God, I get so scared. I'm like, he's gonna fucking die or something. I'm like, I don't think I would make it. You know what I mean? It's like that. I guess I don't know. It scare me. I don't know. Everything is scary. Riv maxing. Someone said like crit this or whatever, and she like a little shaking like little butt, and it was like, oh, I like that. I was going to use that as a little or riv maxing here. Crit this and riv maxing. What does that even imply? Riv max, like making it especially red. The most precious thing I've heard through all the fears and love you have is that you truly care. Just oh yeah, it's just maybe like a little too much. It's just like I don't know. I don't want to. Yeah, it's just a lot. Today, like, I guess I'll just go ahead and I can say it. I can tell y'all, I guess. Like, I don't want to say too much because I feel kind of bad because I don't think my mom wants to, like, share too much. But she basically has, like, how do I say it? Like, a little bit of, you know, the not good thing. I was like, a little. I don't know. I can't even talk about it because it's just, I guess it's one part of, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not supposed to for some reason. I don't know. Yeah. The carrying a lot or the thing. So my mom had like a questionable like little mole. The thing. Okay, yeah. She had like a questionable mole on her wrist and they found out it was like a melanoma. So I don't think it's so like again they did like these scans and stuff and tests, but like no, I'm just thinking like I think it's not too I say like it didn't progress. It wasn't this thing. Yes, Chris. But it's like what it does is like it gets in the lymph nodes. Yeah, it's okay. You said it. You made it easier. It kind of it basically is that, right? It's just that. But what about when it's like no longer on if it's no longer on this I'm gonna sound stupid, like it's no longer the root thing is gone. So is it still just like a little bit of cancer then? Like I don't know how it I feel like I don't know enough about it. It's crazy because like the thing itself also so she put something on it that was like supposed to it's supposed to help with like sun damage, but she put something that's only supposed to go for sun damage on it and it agitated it. So that's when went to have it looked at, and it turned out it was that. But like, it had never changed the little mole or whatever, and it was like small too. But like, I don't know, like it had never changed until she put that cream on it, and I don't know if she we would have ever known it was melanoma until, like, I guess she had kind of messed with it, or maybe it became that when she put the cream on it. I don't know, but yeah. So okay, yeah, we are. So this has been in months, and this has been going on for weeks. Like the past I feel like it's been 3 months or something. She's already had she had the surgery. They cut it out a margin and everything. It had to heal. She had to have this little machine vac thing on it. It was like half her wrist was missing, which I understand, but it's like kind of shocking, we're like, oh my god, like it's a lot. It had to heal. She had to get a skin graft on it, and we were going to like all these appointments and stuff. And now she's doing immunotherapy, but it's not chemotherapy. So I don't know if that's kind of a good like sign. Like it's not it's maybe not as harsh of a thing. So but yeah, I almost feel kind of like guilt. I've just it's my mommy, I guess. But I feel kind of guilty talking about it because I'm like she doesn't really want to talk like yeah. I feel like it's just really harsh, right? Like geez, like but I see I don't know. A lot of people are kind of I see I just don't know like what is the best or like what is the you know best route or like what is recommended. But they recommended she do that the immunotherapy thing. So today was actually the first appointment and we didn't quite know what to expect. We never know, right? Because it's always like I don't know what's going on. Yeah, chemo's green. Tell her to smoke weed. Yeah. Honestly, I'm sure my mom has, but I guess she's just like I don't know. She doesn't really do it. My parents are like little hippies, so my dad definitely, but yeah, that's I guess that's also like what you were saying. Like I'm like I've been thinking about that a lot, and just like if you can, if you're close with them, give your parents a little hug, tell them you love them if you're able to. It makes me sad. She's also like my mom's also like had a lot of like mental health. I guess like we all do. It's like but she's also like particularly had really bad I say like bad mental health issues. She has she has like I know we feel it sometimes in a little bit and me too in certain parts of my life, but she has like major I feel like it's like major depression disorder, something like that. It's like to the point where it's just like it's really bad. Like I don't know. It's like pretty intense and yeah. So that also doesn't help. She's like it's just drives her deeper into that. So that's crazy. My uncle did too. What? Okay, and cancer. And he smoked bags. Oh, what? It went away. Not saying it's a solvable thing, but that's crazy. Yeah. Should I just tell her to? Smoke that smoke that dank kush, mom. My uncle had a brain cancer. Had brain cancer as well. My dad's brother, not my mom's um brother, but my dad's brother. But he didn't make it. It was also a tumor, but it was in a place that was too hard to they couldn't on the this brain stem or something like that. Yeah, my mom is very much like she prefers. So I'm kind of like, I mean, I feel like there is medicine and everything. Like, okay, there's modern medicine and stuff. And it seems, from what I understand, a lot of people respond well to it, to what she's going through or what she's doing, given like whatever. But I don't know, right? Sometimes these people are making fucking mistakes. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, we're at the office and their nurses are mixing up this shit. And I'm like, she's not supposed to have that. Like, whatever you're about to infuse into her body. like, um, so sometimes it kind of makes me mad, I guess. Like, I know it's people doing their job and doing their best, but like, again, I'm like, that's what's kind of is also frustrating. It's just an industry is so I'm gonna get on the soapbox. Like it's also an industry, right? A whole thing. Like this actually makes people money, you being sick. I don't like that. And it's like part of this and I know the individuals themselves are trying to help people. There's like they have a lot of people they're trying to move through. There's like freaking 10, 15 people in this one room where everyone's getting infused with something, right? So like they're trying to work with a lot of people and it's at some point it's just a job, you know. But I don't know what I'm even trying to say. It's probably a good thing too, because you need someone to know what they're doing to be calm and to move you through quickly and like, okay, let's handle this. But yeah. But my mom is very much like that too, and I think I kind of feel like that's what she prefers. But yeah. So maybe I don't know. I did say that. I was like, well, they recommend this kind of treatment for like a year, but like I don't know, maybe it won't be as often, or maybe to, like for now we just kind of had to try something. I'm sure they'll run labs again and see how she's doing or like I don't know if your body can just like eliminate those little evil cells or whatever and then it's just gone. Like it's kind of simply just gone or if it's like it just gets managed. So yeah, there was a really good nurse. I actually got kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie. My mom was like really attached to her, it seemed like, and I was like, oh my god, mom. I'm like it sounds funny. But yeah, she was really cool. Um what is this? What is that, Chris? But thanks y'all for I'm sorry for like venting a little bit, I guess, cuz like I kind of been thinking about it and I don't feel like I've been able to like I've talked to like a couple, one or two friends about it, but not really like I don't know. What else like how am I supposed to say it? Oh, flames. Yes. I know like I can't I'm a yapper too, so I will say whatever's bothering me. I remember like back in 2021 like when when Daniel died and stuff. I was like freaked the fuck out. I was complaining to everyone on here too. I'm kind of embarrassed, but like that shit still, I'll be real, like it still messes me up too. Like I think about it because like, well, I try not to, but good. We're talking about our parents dying and stuff. No, I'm kidding. We were talking about things we're scared of, and I was like, oh my god, that. No, just like scary stuff. I'm trying not to be too dramatic, but at the same time, we're having a real late night talks in the. What's with these low numbers? 15. What was the last one? I already did mine today. We're all dying, yes. Us and our parents. Humor is also the only thing, like, that's how I probably deal with, like, most things. I like, if I make this little terrible, inappropriate joke, that's just because I have to, so. Things we fear, things we love. Yes, finally, the things we love took a turn. We all, yes, we're all like, what? Flames, no. I'm sorry. Are you for real? Are you okay? Is your fam, like, is y'all, no. Oh my god. Yes, we're talking about, yeah, just like that. Oh, jeez. But here's the if you wanted to say something, people be like, "Don't talk about." I'm like, we'll talk about it. I don't. I'm very sorry though. Yeah, it's. I don't know. Life has a way, man. Like it will come at you with this, and it's. I'm trying to like Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure you're there for him and stuff though. But are you guys nearby each other? Like you live in the same town and stuff? It's just so. My sister says it to me all the time. She's like, yeah, Riv, like life's just it's so unpredictable sometimes. Like she says it like there's just things you can't control, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well that's good. That's helpful. Like you can kind of support him and stuff. And it might just be that this. I'm gonna say like there's nothing you can like you're you can just even just be there like your presence. I'm sure means a lot. Ah, sad. Oh. But yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine that. I feel like it's just, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to even find the right words to say because, like, I don't, of course, know, but, like, I don't know. That's just, I really hope he can get some, like, some rest and it's gonna take time, I'm sure. That's just so hard. I can't, I'm like, ugh. I already, like, torture myself thinking about, like, my parents and stuff. My mom has been kind of going through it. I'm like, I guess that kind of makes me feel like me. I just need to like just be calm. Yeah, I I just sometimes I say that. Um, I feel like, you know what? I will just be upfront and say that, I might not have the right thing to say or like I don't always know what to say, but yeah, it's like I'm thinking about you though. And like, I don't know. So yeah, exactly. Like, it's an attention scene where it said love. Yeah, I'm just like, hmm. I will say, like, even though it's like through grief and suffering and stuff, I feel like it does, like, that is also when you really see how, I say, like, the goodness in people around you too. I feel like I've seen that a lot too. And, and sometimes in ways, like, I just never expected it. And I don't know if that makes any sense. You do kind of see that too. Spooky yes. Excited. Oh my god, I can't wait for it to cool off. Plan Halloween. We should do Halloween themed something. It would be fun. Should we do like a trick or treat thing? How would we do that with the? I want to host like a trick or treat event. We gotta focus on Halloween and spooky so we don't get too sad. I'm like, yes. Our little Halloween costumes. You're so cute. I want to do that. I may have to. Let's see. I could put it on this one. You definitely did not. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin pie. Because we were just talking about that. No. How do I say this? I've heard about people like, okay, you're not supposed to do that or whatever, but yeah, sometimes it's like if you want to read the room or whatever, like maybe, we were already kind of talking about that. So don't feel that way. It's more like again, like sometimes I'm like I'm not gonna sit here and try to be like super like, oh, but life and like da 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 and like, oh, but da da da, because I'm just not like that. Like I'm like, no, for real, that is a lot. That sounds like a lot. And like, you know, but it's never like a thing. Like I don't feel that way. I'm not like, you can't come here and say that. Like fuck it. We always talk about this shit. Yeah. It's because it's real and I'm like, this is the shit I want to talk about with people. It's just like, yeah, we're just kind of I'm also just thinking, I guess. Sometimes I'm like kind of processing it in life and how like how y'all's lives are and how like how you would feel and stuff. Does that make sense? Even though like I'm maybe not so familiar like that, but I feel like, even through the internet, I'm like, I don't know. I still feel like I do. Like a little, I hope that's not too like parasocial in me, but I just feel I'm like, I can still like I still empathize and I still care. But yes, don't feel like that at all. Again, it's like there's some in some instances I yeah, yes. Every other day. It's like every day. Yes. So me too. This is what I think about like every day, and then I don't know how people are just at work, like blah blah blah, thinking about work and like how can we make the system better? I'm like, I don't care about the system. I care about the fact we're gonna die. Like why are we talking about that? Like this is I don't know if I'm just crazy, but if we were meant to experience life by ourselves, we would have our own planets. Oh, yes. We are all each other. I like your philosophies, Keith. I feel like your outlooks in on life and like your I don't know if it's like your personal philosophies on things, I feel like are very Um, you have a very kind of like say like spiritual way, or just like very, but also very grounded and very real, but also very I feel like you have a very, I don't know, like spirit guided way of looking at things, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm bad at wording it, but I have a friend who's kind of Chris is like the corn. Yes, the corn. Let me see if this looks bad. My rat. Sorry, we gotta see her. And I'd be making furry art here, so like it works out. If it all evens out, I think. So yes. Like I just like your way your of thinking and your perspective and outlook. It's very, I say wholesome, not like wholesome like that, but it is very like, I don't know, very peaceful, and it's very, I just like it. I appreciate it. And I'm like, I need to be like that because I do find myself sometimes being a little cynical and evil. I, oh no. It's very cute though. This the highest percentage all night, honestly. I got like 10. 56, yeah. Does that number mean something? Oh yes, yes. I was wondering. I was like, I thought it was like a little 99. I need a little recording on my Twitch stream, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. Wait, what? I feel like there's something, I don't know what it is exactly. I feel like I've never seen or encountered anything of the like though. I believe there are things that like we just cannot explain, because I guess I'm just like, well, there's so much possibility, and I feel like we're kind of limited in like, even like, so I'm gonna get on a tangent and start being like the fucking dimensions of like what our senses can perceive and stuff like that. So I'm, it's just like with space and aliens, right? Like, okay, we just don't know. Like, how can you be so sure there's nothing like that? And I think I just like the idea too. Like, we gotta stay humble. You know, there's stuff we don't know. So, oh my gosh, what are your stories? Wait, what? I think I missed some of the chats that don't have the capacity. I don't know why I'm not seeing that message of what you're replying to Keith. I guess Keith's little got in trouble. His little shadow ban or something, because I can't see his message. Why does that get allowed? Not allowed. I'm trying to go to move, but if you explode, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, the ocean. I don't trust it. But like, though, it's like infinitely more dangerous for some reason. I'm like, what? Like, why? Why exactly? Why is it so hard to? I'm adding little pop-ups to my video, so please excuse the. Yes, coincidence. Think not. Yeah, for real. Ain't no way. Let me insert a drag here, maybe. I've not seen that either. Is it, oh, a scary movie? Go to Moon. It does look kind of cool, kind of beautiful. I think of that short of Wallace and Gromit where they go to the moon. It's a little scary though. It's a little bit lonely looking. Why is it called Proxy? This thing. Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, Pink Floyd. When you and your siblings were kids, you used to live next door to these apartments in the back of the abandoned garage. One day our friends came over to play. Oh no, this is scary. Scary story. Flames is a little good. I feel like we're all sitting around a little campfire and we're like, and then what? I know. We decided to play tag around the same garage. No, don't do it. Got touched, but no one was around. Someone touched me. No. We felt heavy entities when I was locked in an attic cross. That sounds scary, like claustrophobia. But what does that mean, heavy entity? I mean, I understand what that means, but like you could just feel like the dread of something. See, I don't think I've felt that necessarily. I've been scared of stuff, but like I guess inexplicably, but I'm maybe not. It's just because I get nervous, like when you were at home alone as a kid and stuff like that. At both ends, the garage those doors ripped off. You can hardly see light. The light at the other. At both ends of the garage were these doors ripped off. You can hardly see inside, but the light at the other end. What? It's scaring me. Freaking out for 5 minutes. Oh my god. Witch riding your back. I have heard of that. What does that mean exactly? But I have heard of that, I think. Oh. You know what? I do actually did have a crazy story, and y'all are gonna think I'm crazy because I might have been very imaginative as a kid, but I was terrified. Oh my god, now I do have a story. I remember the one time I'm like, I've never seen anything weird. I always tell this story because it's freaked out my parents, my mom, my very Catholic mom and grandmother, of course. So like, I have to tell y'all, uh, you can't move or speak. Your screams will come out like air. What? Is that like a But that's not like when you're sleeping, right? Like a what's it called? Yes. What is it called where you're asleep? Oh, like it's like a sleep yeah, but it's like you're waking up sometimes or your body is asleep but not your mind. Sleep paralysis, yeah. That's not it, that, right? Okay. Okay, that I can't say I've had happen then. Y'all have scary experiences that I don't think I want to experience myself. Why do you have so many experiences with ghosts? Wait, how did you get out of the attic space then, Chris? Was it like you were stuck or you couldn't move because you were scared? You got locked in there? What are you doing? You get sleep paralysis? That's so scary. You say that using the Luffy pick nose emoji emote. You can't be serious. Casually be like, I have a terrifying night time terrors. Okay, Limbs. I decided I ran inside to catch up with everyone. I hopped in these boxes, so when I tried to get off, felt like a push, and then I ended up hitting a chicken wired fence. Ugh, felt a push. Oh my god, you were attacked. You're like, what the hell is that? Yeah, yeah, was it? You got Spyro. When I got to my friends and family said I was bleeding, so my sister did the same thing when she got back. So my sister did the same thing when she got back to us. Huh? And you mean like she also did the same? Oh no. She had children hands and footprints on her pants. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no, my dog is coming off anesthesia. She slowly walked to the screen door going inside. She's like, oh, it's so cute. No. Poor baby. No, not the child handprints. Footprints all over. These kids better keep them hands to themselves. I got a little video of me skating here, I think. I can put it in there. I think I can get it in here. It's so long, I have to cut it down. There's me. Wee! Let's see if I can make it. Oh, wow. Then it caught on fire. No. That's scary. I want to mute this because I don't want it to be, it's hurting my ears. There's my leg. Thanks. This is actually an old video, but it was one of the recent ones I had, so it was super rough here too. Yeah, I feel like I thought I was a little ice skater. Because I'm talking about skating here, so I just kind of added it in the video. I try to do snake weave thing. I could just show videos of me skating instead of actually skating. Trying to do a little trick and I couldn't do it. These are just I forget the size of them. I think they're just a gummy. They're just gummy. I think they're like 90 something. I feel like the number, I have to look. Is Florida especially haunted? But I have, these skates are Moxie Panthers, so they just had whatever already in them. The corn children. Children of the corn. Yeah, should I tell mine? My scary story? I probably should go to bed soon though. I didn't mean to stream so long actually. I streamed like another extra hour because we were all talking. Get all your stories ready. We'll do a massive. We should do that. I would love to do that. A huge like spooky story. Sit around the fireplace and we all take turns. I want to have people come on stream and tell them. It'd be so fun, but I know not everyone wants to tell. Like, I would get a little moment. It's like you start telling your story, and you're like, and then one day, like, I wonder if there's a way to do it, like to make it so that whoever's typing, like your text could like show up on the stream, if that makes sense, and just like change so that way like we have a speaker, and that way like all their texts come up show up like I don't know if it's like text to text or text to speech, so that way it would be like the highlight of what's going on. I think that would be kind of cool, and then you could tell like a story kind of pretty effectively if you wanted. If you didn't want to speak. Although, still cool though. I think I forgot to add something here. Yes, we have to do that for Halloween. I want to get really creative and do all kinds of things. That'd be cool. Me and Hunter were our best year was he went I was we were Curious George. I was Curious George and he was Man Yellow Hat. And that was very cute. Let's see if I find the picture. Matchy boots. No. Where's my stuff? I look for it in my Instagram of my 4,000 pictures here. Oops. This folder's empty. Why can't I find anything? Oh my gosh. I didn't know we were gonna. Yay, we just got a little red. Hello. Is that Reagan? I think so. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm actually not doing the most interesting thing ever. I was just editing this video. So very, very interesting to see, you know, whatever. I was showing my skates actually here. Oh man, under attack. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Trying to get back to it, you know. I've been doing it a little bit, but sometimes you know how it is, you go in and out, get in and out of it. But yeah. It's good to see you. I'm sure. And thank you though. Still kind of, I feel like a little work in progress, but one day, you know, I'm gonna add like more animations and stuff. Yes, we were. I had a pretty scary story, but I feel like I might save it for if we do like a scary story thing. Yes. I like to draw creatures and edit videos sometimes, and then I also sometimes skate, so I'll probably talk to you about that rule. And I've made my skates like this kind of theme. Yeah, they actually replaced these. These were just for show at the time. If you can see that. But now my skates are like super worn out. This is when I first got them like new, you know. And I was like all pristine with it. So I was like, eh. So this is like let me see, hold on. Make sure I'm not missing the chat because it's like kind of making it I don't know why OBS is being weird. Um oh no, I have the mine are just like the roller kind, the like quads. So I did like the draw your like little sonar or whatever and like different as different species, like kind of little challenge thing. So I just drew like I drew a bunch of different animals. But still like my little rat kind of. Yes. I just want to draw like little different animals. And it's like a speed. And I guess I kind of talk about like some of my other hobbies and stuff a little bit. Because I guess you can see it as I progress a little bit more. So I did a lot of roller skating, of course I draw, and I also played a lot of volleyball. I haven't really played very recently, but um yeah. If you do inline, I'm jealous. I've tried to do inline and it's like hard for me to understand. Like I can never really get the grasp of it. I feel like quad always, roller skating always seemed a lot more natural to me. I feel like you kind of gravitate towards one or the other usually. I wanted to get into it just to do a bit more like kind of you know, kind of like more aggressive stuff, I guess. But like, I don't know. I never really got around to it because it's like you had to buy the skates, and it's like you're at least spending like $200, so at least so I'm kind of like I feel like I feel that about quads. I feel like I'm gonna yes, they're more like I say like kind of dance, almost like groovy, kind of like vibing. I mean, I have skated in rougher places, but they're not really like for jumping, I would say, because it's just like the inlines, you just have one line of, I guess like landing your gravity, I guess. Like, I don't know, it just makes sense. But quads are like a little bit more, I guess, like kind of the dance groove cruise kind of thing, which I do really like too. So, but yeah, I need to like, I'd still like maybe one day like to try a little bit more inlines, but I don't like how your ankle is so locked in as well. It's I found that pretty hard with quads. You can lift and flex the ankle. Um, Kind of like get your toe on the ground, I guess. But yeah, can't do that with the inlines. Never got into roller skating, blading, or skateboarding. Yes, no, I get that. That's where I am now. I'm like, okay, there's nowhere to skate. Oh, ice skating's so hard. Oh my god. Guitarist, yes. Yeah. Yes, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they're like rigid. Okay, good night, Keith. I'm glad we got to talk. Good talks for real. We were talking about some like our like the deep shit. We're kind of like, okay, we get real for a second. But it's always good to talk, and I think you have a very lovely perspective on life. So I always appreciate that. So, oh, I think we just had someone follow. I think I got the notification, but I'm like not good at reading it. The thing is a little bit weird. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sleep tight. Night, night. Uh, Yay, thank you. Follow for cute. Thank you. Try to be. You have to get used to it. Have you? Okay. I'm already. I'm already at a disadvantage, I guess, then with that. So that's kind of what I talk about in the video I'm making, like what I've actually like looked at. Like I feel like what is kind of some of my art has like been inspired by. So I never actually read Bone, but I really like how it looks. And I also learned to draw like reading Calvin and Hobbes, and I like also Archie and stuff. So I was like, oh, my inspirations, whatever. But Bone is very cute, and I look up to it a lot. I haven't actually read it. Funny. I did a little bit in my defense, but I'm fake, I guess. So yeah, I need to. I just don't know quite where to. I've kind of read it in bookstores, but oh, and then what was I talking about? I just showed some comics. I might not show all of them, but show a little Spyro because it was something related to what I'm saying, and then the skates, and then I show a little bit of skating, but it's kind of embarrassing, I guess. Like, why not show all of it? So I look a little crazy in it. So it was like, also it was very rough here, so I didn't quite skate that well. I might not. I just want to show like a short clip of it and be like, I do that thing too, the hobby. But it's like skating all over the place. I used to a lot more, but it's still a hobby. I just haven't really done it so recently. But oh, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out though. I would say ice skating is very hard, or I found that very difficult to do though. I think someone was saying they had ice skate. I was like, I thought I was good. Like, roller skate pretty okay, but I was like, that not ice skating. Oh, thank you. Really, that's nice. So I've been told. No, not really. But I've been. I gotta start my ASMR channel pretty soon. So. I was reading a script earlier. I actually was. It was just for fun, but I was like, let me see. It's actually the highest compliment I've ever received. Like, hey, you have a nice speaking voice. I'm like, I'm going to die with happiness now. Okay. Now where was I? And then I wanted to show these pictures of these bats because I was looking at bats. Or comics. There's a video of me skating. I think it's up here. Okay, there it is. Bats. Bat. Whoa, that's so big. Come here. I wonder if I can speed up the video. Hold on, I want to try something funny. Oh, that looks so cool. It was like slow motion. Like, why did it look that way? Hold on. Wait, I'm trying to get to do it again. Hold on. Dee, dee, dee. I will show the little skating, the little tricks. It's kind of embarrassing because, like, I don't know if I was that great, but woo. This is very relevant to the video, I promise. I think I can add a filter to this actually. Let me just go ahead and make it smaller. I don't think I even need this whole screen, like whole thing. Cut out that sky. Actually, I'm not sure if I can. I feel like there's got to be another way to kind of reset this. Oh, I think I missed some messages. Thank you though, everyone. um, for that. Yes, the YouTube. I work very, very hard on it. I say very hard. I try to work hard on it, but sometimes not always doing what I need to do. I don't really know what's going on with that. I need to crop it. I don't know where the crop. Okay, that works. But I kind of forget how this tool works. So half of this is me figuring out how to even use this thing because I'm kind of bad at it. Okay, I don't think I need all of this. So like, I'm skating. guess it could be a little. Is that the highest? Okay, how do I move this? Okay, no. I think I messed this up. Okay, there we go. So the thing has to be over here, which doesn't really make sense, but... And then to move it, I think we have to... Well, how do I move the thing itself? Okay, maybe we just won't move it for now. Okay, it's just gonna... I'll put it off to the side later, but figure it out. Maybe just be a square. So we didn't really need the whole thing. I forget what that thing is called, but I did it. Okay, so then the bat heads. And then I needed some pictures of my kangaroo drawings, but I don't really have any right now. Because I've also been drawing my Roo as a kangaroo because I love them. Okay. But I actually think I was supposed to kind of go ahead and wrap up. Actually, I feel a little bit guilty reading that you came, but you know, it's okay. I was like, it kind of had been already been working a while, so I may do a little raid out if you guys want to too. I'm like, I better say hello, but yeah, no. Yes, I hope I understand. Yeah, but I think Max is streaming. They're a very good artist. Very cool. Maximum. I feel like they've been streaming as long as me too, honestly, or maybe even longer. And they're still going at it. They are a concept artist, comic artist, and illustrator. They're very skilled. I'm trying to be like that. But okay. Make sure we save our projects. Oh, is that who you think I should? Let me see them in too, anyway. I could go say hi to I say my buddy, like we know each other personally. I'm like, I'm not that familiar, but you know, I try to be, but let me see. Oh, okay. I may go say hi to Max just because I think we could, it's mostly a numbers thing. I think we could double their viewers, and I think that'd be fun. All right, have a good night. Sleep tight. And plus, Max did this really funny, like, is it their birthday? I don't know. I don't think so, but if it is, then we have to go say hi. They did this really cute, like, hear me out thing, like, of, like, little characters from movies and stuff. It was so cute. It was so funny. I had a good time. Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. We'll try to do it again. Let's do the schedule. My little thingy. I would do this. I try to do it Tuesday and Friday, so at least that. But yeah, thank you guys. It's fun hanging out. It's fun meeting everybody. I'm sure I'll see you again. You better be back. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure we'll talk again. And thank you again, Reagan. I'm sure you're probably getting some rest from streaming, because that is always much needed. So I hope you get that too. And I'm going to do the same. I'm gonna get a little sleepy time in. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.